So, I will be speaking as I go now, so I don't know how this talk will proceed. But I'm aware that the things I will say will be seen to be possibly irrational and maybe even bordering on not sane. And I just want to be clear that I am being reasonable and I'm being sensible and I have thought about what I will say, and I believe I'm seeing the situation clearly. Now, sometimes I will talk about myself, and sometimes I will talk about men in general. I'm not sure yet how I will present my case. And I'll see how it goes in terms of presentation. But what's on my mind is the potential danger for men in law of a man being intimate with a woman, because the man is at risk quite fundamentally, because the woman can make the claim that she did not want to be intimate with him but was forced into being intimate with him, intimidated in some way, possibly threatened in some way, so that she had to be intimate with him. And as I say, sometimes I will talk about men in general, and sometimes I'll talk about myself. So if I was intimate with a woman, she could make the claim later on that she did not want to be intimate with me and that I threatened her in some way. And so she was forced to be intimate with me. And so she could accuse me of acting improperly and even illegally. And I don't see currently how I could refute that accusation. So it seems to me to be basically the case that if I am intimate with a woman, or if any man is intimate with a woman, the woman could make the claim that she did not want to be intimate with him, but was forced to being intimate by his threats, and she was intimidated into being intimate. And I don't at this moment see how he could refute that claim. So basically, a man is vulnerable to false accusation if he is intimate with the woman. And it even goes as far as being married to a woman. Because the woman could make the claim that she didn't want to marry the man, but was intimidated into marriage and forced into the situation. And so she did not want to marry him, she did not want to be intimate with him, but the man forced her into marriage and forced her into intimacy. So at this moment, I don't see how a man can refute such a claim. Now, I do understand that this must be seen as irrational and unreasonable and possibly bordering on insane. But I want to be clear that I'm not losing my sanity. I'm not being irrational. What I instead am being is I'm seeing the situation as it is, even if it's highly unlikely. The situation simply is this way. A man is vulnerable to false accusation of acting improperly when he is intimate with a woman. There's simply no way to avoid it, even within marriage, because the woman could make the claim that she did not want to marry him, but was forced into marriage. So at this moment, I can't see how a man could refute an accusation of acting improperly when he is intimate with a woman. I don't currently see how a man could avoid such a claim if the woman wanted to make such a claim. And as I say, I realize this must seem irrational, incredibly unlikely, and why am I talking like this? But I'm saying that as unlikely as it is possible to happen. And so what this means is that I will not be intimate with women again in my life. I will not put myself in a situation where I might be falsely accused of acting improperly with her and forcing her into intimacy. I will basically protect myself legally by not having intimate relations with women again in my life. It's simply not a risk I'm willing to take. And as I say, I believe the risk is there and it is a very serious risk. And I don't see how to avoid such a risk, even with marriage. So I'm in a situation now where I might possibly have been accused of acting improperly. I don't know any details because I lost memory due to injury. So my situation is unknown. So all I know for now is that I will not be intimate with women again in my life because I don't want to take the risk of false accusation. So I do have a lot to establish in my own life, but that is a decision I've made for now.